In this chapter, we are going to talk about list and dictionary in Python. Let's talk about their definition and differences. Difference in definition. List is an ordered, mutable collection of items, while dictionary is an unordered, mutable collection of key-value pairs. Difference in syntax. List is enclosed in square brackets, while dictionary is enclosed in curly braces. Difference in accessing elements. In list, you can access elements by index, starting from 0, while in dictionary, you can access by key. Difference in order. List maintains insertion order, while dictionary does not guarantee order, before Python 3.7. Difference in duplicates. List allows duplicate elements, while in dictionary keys must be unique. Values can be duplicated. Difference in mutability. List elements can be modified after creation, while in dictionary elements can be modified after creation. Difference in common use cases. List allows storing a sequence of items, iterating over items in order, while dictionary allows storing data with key-value associations, quick lookups by key. Here, my list is an example of list comprising of apple, banana, cherry, and the output of my list is banana. And my dict is an example of dictionary, comprising of name and corresponding key values, and the output of my dict is John.
Append method is used for adding elements to the end of the list. Copy method returns a shallow copy of a list. Clear method is used for removing all items from the list. Count method count the elements. Extend method adds each element of an iterable to the end of the list index. Method returns the lowest index where the element appears. Insert method inserts a given element at a given index in a list. Pop method removes and returns the last value from the list or the given index value. Remove method removes a given object from the list. Reverse method reverses objects of the list in place. Sort method sorts a list in ascending, descending, or user-defined order. Min method calculates the minimum of all the elements of the list. Max method calculates the maximum of all the elements of the list. Len method used to find the length of the list. Delete method deletes all the elements in provided range.
Hi, in this chapter, we are going to learn about list functions. So let's create a list as my list, and it will have a combination of alphabets and numbers. So for alphabets, I entered A and B. For numbers, I just enter 1 and 2. So the first function I'm going to use is the list append. I'm going to append one number to this list and then print my list. So now this will print the updated list with appended number 3. Just run the program. You can see over here A, B, 1, 2, 3. My initial list was 2, 1, 2, and number 3 has got appended to the list. Now I'm going to use my list and insert function. So the syntax for insert is you need to give the index and the object to be inserted. Index will indicate where exactly in which position you want to insert it, and object means that where exactly which object you exactly want to insert it. You can also give a start and stop position. So in between the start and stop position, the particular value will get inserted. So insert, and in the second position, I'm going to insert character C. So index number 2 and object number C. Now if I print my list, you can see now the object C has got inserted on the second position. So now let's see another function, which is extend. I will just quickly name these functions. That is easier for you to understand. In the extend function, I'm going to create my list number 2, which will have elements as digits 7, 8, and 9. And now if I want to extend it, so I will write my list dot extend and with my list number 2. So if I print now my list, it should be printing the extended version of the list. Next function is the list sum. So we can only find the sum of the list if all the elements are digits. So first, let's find the sum of list 2, and it will give you the sum of 7, 8, 9, which is 24. But in case if I try to find the sum of, say, my list, which is also having characters, it will provide an error over here because you need to have integers and it found string inside the list. So this way we can find the sum of the list. Now if I want to use count function, my list dot count, and the syntax is self value. We need to provide the value, and if we find the number of times that particular value is occurring in the list. So let's say if I want to find the element 1 inside my list, I need to print it out. So here you can see it has printed the number of instances of the list. Let's say if I have one more instance of the same number, same integer. Now if I print it out, you can see the count of 1 has incremented to 2. That means the number of instances in the list with element number 1 are 2. So now let's talk about another function, which is length. Length is used to find the length of the list. So my list, and before that, I need to enter length function. Open and close the brackets. This will find the length of the string. Total number length is currently 2 and 3, 5. So since I had appended this list 2 over here, so the new list is having 3 and 3 6 and 4 10 digits. If I do not write this statement, then my string will have only 7 digits because I'm inserting values over here. 2 and 3 were inserted, that's why 5 and 2, 7. If next function would be minimum, so print minimum in the list. So this function will find out the minimum value inside the list. The minimum value is 1. And again, you need to enter list with the same data types. So minimum in my list 2 is 7. So it printed out 7. If I want to find maximum value in my list, so this will enter 9 because my list 2 has maximum value of 9. And executing, you can see it has printed the value of 9. So the next function is reverse. Reverse will reverse all the elements of the list. Here we need to provide the argument as list. Now if we print the new list, it will be in reversed format. So you can see my initial list was ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and 7, 9. And my current list is 9, 7, 8, 7, 3, 1. So the next function is pop. Pop will take out the item from the element. So if I give my list dot pop, it will display the last element. If I don't give any arguments inside the pop, if I give argument, it will display the item at the particular index. Here I need to write print. The first I'm trying without the argument. It should pop up the last element in the list. So the last element is A. And here you can see the A has got printable. And if I give an argument, say index number 2, so the element at index number 2 is 7, and that is got printed 0, 1, 2. Now delete. This function deletes the elements present in the list at the particular index. So if I give the index as 0, this will delete the element present in the index 0. And after that, if I print my list, 9 will not be there. So here now you can see 9 has got deleted and it has printed the rest of the elements. Similarly, we have a function as the windows my list dot windows, and there you can give a value. I want to remove the element 3 in it, and then again print my list. So now the element 3 would be removed. So here you can see that before this I had the element 3, and now I don't have the element 3. So this way, all the these are the various important functions of list. So you find it important and helpful. Thanks for watching the video.
Functions. Name. Descriptions. Clear. Removes all items from the dictionary copy. Returns a shallow copy of the dictionary from keys. Creates a dictionary from the given sequence. Get. Returns the value for the given key items. Return the list with all dictionary keys with values keys. Returns a view object that displays a list of all the keys in the dictionary in order of insertion. Pop. Returns and removes the element with the given key. Pop item. Returns and removes the key value pair from the dictionary set of fault. Returns the value of a key if the key is in the dictionary, else inserts the key with a value to the dictionary values. Returns a view object containing all dictionary values, which can be accessed and iterated through efficiently update, updates the dictionary with the elements from another dictionary, or an iterable of key value pairs. With this method, you can include new data or merge it with existing dictionary entries.
Hi. So in this chapter, we are going to learn about dictionary functions. My dictionary is equal to within curly brackets key value and then values. So for one, I have apple, two, colon, banana, comma 3, colon, mango. So my first function would be my dictionary dot clear, and what this function will do is it will clear the entire dictionary and return you a null value. If I print this, see, none is printed. My other function is get function. So what my get function would do is I want to get any element from this key values. So if I will just enter the key, the corresponding value would be printed. So this statement would print key values. That matters. Comment over here, printing the key value corresponding to what? See, the apple has got printed, just corresponding to the one key value. And next function is items. My dictionary dot items. This would print the dictionary in the list format. Print this. You see the dictionary items 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and they are inside the brackets, which means it's a tuple. first they are inside square brackets, which means it's a list, and then they are inside the normal brackets, which means it's a dictionary. My next function is keys. So my dictionary dot keys, and this would return me the values for all the keys. So here you can see that the key values are returned and all are in tuple format. Items function, keys function, after this my next function is pop. So my dictionary pop function. So print my dictionary dot pop, and here you can give the number. So this particular string will, this particular key will be removed from the dictionary. So you see that the last element, second last element is apple, which means it removed the apple and showed it over and printed it. My other function is swap item. So this would my dictionary dot swap item, and this would remove any random value from dictionary. So here you can see in the random basis it selected the third value, which is a third tree and mango, using the pop item. And next function is from keys. So for from keys, I would use sequence, because for from keys, it can convert a sequence into a dictionary. So let's say if I have a sequence of A, B, C, then dictionary dot from keys is equal to sequence, comma, none. So what this will do, this is a sequence ABC, and by using from keys, you're adding sequence with none, which means it will form a dictionary which will have key values of ABC and corresponding values will be none. If I execute this, oh, I forgot to print it. Just add the print statement. So in the last line, you can see it has printed A, B, and C, and the corresponding values are none. It's inside the curly brackets, which means it's dictionary with key and value as the items. Thanks for watching this.